Yes, sir. Gentlemen, it is a very gentlemanly kind of day. How are you doing, Frankie P? What's good, homie?
Excellent. I'm doing quite excellent. It's Thursday. About to be Friday. Got those Friday vibes flowing right through me. Ready to hit the ground running. Doing well.
I feel you, dude. Happy Thursday.
Thank you.
Today is July 16th. We are cruising through the month of July. It seemed like July 4th was just yesterday, but great show lined up today, folks. This is our sprint version of the show. We've trimmed it down here. We're still bringing you the greatness that Yes Sir Gentleman is, but we're doing a little condensed format here. So 20-minute hitter. We're going to start today off with our quarantine helpline, roll into our sports talk scanny. We have Australian slang of the week this week, and then we're going to end it with our kind bars and our pissers. So let's jump into, let's see what we've been checking the mailbox, dude. It's been flooded per usual. And
let me take a look.
we had
Let me open up.
Yeah, okay. We had a writer write in, and I'm going to let Frankie P read this one. It's a very we're thankful for all of our great fans out there who've been writing in. It's just amazing to see, dude, really.
It's always a battle to see whose letter we choose. We take a lot of information into account to make those decisions. Yeah. Handwritten, I will say, gives you the nod. So let's see. We had Brantley write us a handwritten letter, and it seems like he needs some help. Dear gentlemen at YSG, what a time to be alive. Am I right? I'm Brantley Armstrong, writing in from Boise, Idaho. And I love the new sprint format. You guys are definitely going to win an Emmy or something like that. Gentlemen, we have a big problem out here in Boise. The farmers have been dumping their potatoes in landfills because of the interruptions in the supply chain. And it's causing a huge problem in my town for the farmers as well as the ecosystem. I drove past a 50-foot high stack of rotting potatoes. It just really sucks to see all those potentially crispy French fries going to waste. Imagine all of the mouths we could have fed with the thousands of potatoes that our farmers are having to dump. It's smelly. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's unsightful. It's wasteful. It sounds disgusting. And our potato farmers are getting fucked. Can you all offer any suggestions so I can take this into my city council? Greatly appreciated, Brantley. Thank you, Brantley.
Damn.
That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Conservation. When in doubt.
Yeah.
I pass the ball to you for the game-winning conservation shot. How do we save the Tates?
Dude, Tate, it's a big Tate problem out there in Boise, it sounds like. Dude, first, like, gut check reaction here to the wastefulness of the potatoes. Like, there's got to be a way we can save those potatoes, man. There's just hundreds of millions of people that are just starving. We're just dumping them. Like,
yeah, doesn't sit right.
I don't know, man.
You got to take that down to the homeless shelter or something.
Right. There's got to be a way that, like, charities can come pick up the potatoes from the farmers. If they know they're going to dump them or something, charities have got to be flying in to Boise just by the plane load, just filling up their planes with potatoes. That's my solution. Get a hold of a charity, Brantley. We can maybe help you out with that and fly some jets in, fill them up.
Send us some pics of the Tate pile.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Tates.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one, though. It's good to get a glimpse into the other states, what other states' problems are. It sounds like a big problem out there.
Yeah, but what would you do?
So I'm not the guy on the conservation team.
Okay.
So if you can't give them away to the local homeless shelter or food bank or church or school or any of the other logical, answers, then maybe you make the French fries and you start just mailing them to random addresses. The new care package of some kind.
Ooh.
You sending French fries in the mail, hot. Well, they probably won't be hot.
Dude.
So Nick say that maybe. I don't know.
Great idea. Yeah. What, like,
it's
McDonald's freezes all their fries.
Ooh, I didn't know. I didn't know about freezing potatoes. I guess you definitely can. I buy frozen potatoes all the time. What am I thinking?
Definitely do that.
Yeah, it's always I get just you don't want to put a whoop band on me when I have to make a decision of what goes in the fridge, what goes in the freezer when I get back from the grocery. Got the yips when it comes to that. Ice cream, does that go in the freezer or the fridge? God, what are you doing?
I don't know. Those are always tough decisions to make, dude.
I just put it on top of the fridge and let someone else put it away.
I don't know, man. Brantley, hopefully that helped you out, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe we can get you in touch with the right people, bro. But
for sure.
let's get into our sports, man. Brantley, thanks for writing in. Listeners, always appreciate you guys writing in. We love you guys. So let's roll into sports, though. I think it's that time, Frankie P. Catch us up in the sports world, dude. What the fuck is happening out there?
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, so it was hyping. I was touting up UFC fight last Saturday. It was a big card, three belts, one card. Did not live up to the hype. The Kamara versus Game Bread was the letdown. Just a lot of foot stomping going on. A lot of foot stomping. In that fight, that's what I take away. When in doubt, don't be afraid out there to utilize the foot stomping against your opponent. If you got him tied up, start stomping the feet. So he just wore down Game Bread, took him out. It was a decision. Decent fight though, but the one moment I will say there were some decent fights, but the fight that stood out was Jose Aldo. I had an embarrassing moment during his fight. He was getting beat very bad. His name is evading me now. I'm not going to look it up. I want to say Jan, but Russian guy, up and comer, was absolutely beating the snot out of Jose Aldo, like so bad. And in the fifth round of the belt, Jose Aldo was just laying on the ground, like trying. He was on like all fours, like on his belly button almost, but on a fours, and his head was just laying on the mat like a dummy, like we were practicing CPR on a dummy, but it's flipped upside down. And the guy was just doo, 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 from no kidding, like a minute and 40 seconds. And it was for the whole time I was just I got a little too worked up into the fight. Frankie was felt like he was in the guy's corner, felt like I was throwing in the white towel for him. They never did. The ref let it go the whole time, and I thought I just had witnessed someone being killed on TV. So luckily he didn't die. He was completely fine. But Frankie was yelling like he was there to stop a fight. Stop a fight right now. Like so much I woke my wife up and she was like, is everything okay out here? There's like other people. I'm sure other people were very alarmed by the situation that were there. The three people that were still there at that point. It was late at night. But yeah, I went a little bit over the top and then he just laid there. There was so much blood. It was quite alarming. So we'll get into some nicer,
blood sports, man.
It is a blood sport. I see why people are turned off by it a little bit. Like it was really brutal. Luckily they're tough SOBs. But yeah, PGA last week, dude, Morikawa, Justin Thomas. I was talking Morikawa up. He lived up to the hype. They go to the playoff quickly. Did you see Jack Nicklaus? Like Justin Thomas on the first playoff hole hit like a 50-foot bomb of a putt. The thing said he had a like 1.6 chance of making the putt, and he made it. And they monitored his heart rate and it went like skyrocket. They said it would have gone to like 200 beats per minute if fans were there. It was at like 160 just on a putt, him looking at a putt. And then Jack Nicklaus, whose tournament is this week, the Memorial, was getting onto a plane and he was watching it, and then they're taking off, so he couldn't watch for like 10 minutes, and he texted Justin Thomas and he was like, congratulations, I hope you can make it back-to-back wins next week. And then when he got up like 10-15 minutes in the flight and they got Wi-Fi back, the playoff was still going on, and he ended up losing Justin Thomas, and all Jack Nicklaus texted back to him was oops, sorry, see you next week. So just kind of a funny gaffe. Great putt by him, but clutch putt. Morikawa was not an easy putt. He sunk it coming back, and so that led us into this week. I know we were both feeling Tiger early. I got cold feet at the last second, even though I still bet on him. But we were going to go big. Early start leaderboard is littered with random names. All the stars really didn't play that well. Morikawa and Justin Thomas, I think, were over par. Did you get to watch any of either of those golf tournaments, and what kind of stuff were you feeling?
Yeah, I got to catch a couple of the early rounds. I believe it was on Thursday and Friday. I started watching, and then this guy Morikawa kind of start very consistent, just like darts all weekend. And Saturday, Sunday, obviously, I watched some of the highlights from Sunday. I didn't get to see the whole round, but that was a nitty gritty finish, and like hats off to him for closing the deal, dude. I mean, unfortunately, I did see that you sent me that clip of JT when he had the wrist thing. It was called the whoop. and it showed the footage, and then it tracked his heart rate as they show the footage of it. I thought that was really cool. But it's crazy to think that on a putt, your heart is going 160 beats per minute. Like that's like sprinting almost. Like like that's how fast your heart is pumping. But I'm excited for this weekend. I was hot on Tiger, so hot on Tiger, and you called me off of him. I'm gonna be so pissed if he wins the tournament. You were telling me diversify. I was like, you know what? I want it all on Tiger. Fuck everybody else. I want all Tiger this weekend. I still think he's going to win. I just was not willing to put my money where my mouth was.
Yeah, so I did it for us. Don't worry.
Okay,
I didn't do as much as we wanted, but I did a little bit. So we got skin in the game. Don't worry. I'll cut you in on half if it does happen. But I did diversify my funds. My funds are completely effed in the A. So, I mean, I'm not looking good this week. I'm coming off a 2-week heater to a 2-week cold stove. Doesn't even work. But quickly, I just want to tell you the Morikawa stat. Everyone loves this guy. He is a good golfer, very young. I think he's like 23, 24. Nice young man. He's a nice young man. But they were saying about him is I like that about him. He really is a nice guy. Is that he has more wins, too, I believe, than missed cuts. 1. It took Tiger Woods 15 years for him to have more missed cuts than wins. So. Just a little put it in perspective for you. So this guy's been on tour for like 2 weeks, 5 weeks, and he's off to a really hot start. But Tiger Woods had a 15-year streak of that. So
wow,
I just wanted to what that. And then, dude, what sucked is that the golf on Sunday for the good tournament for the Justin Thomas Bomb playoff for Morikawa wasn't even on TV. Got to fix that shit, man.
I know.
It's bullshit. That could have been pisser. It was in the running. But, yeah, man, NFL, hopefully they have a season. I saw you and I were chatting about the running back rankings. Quickly, McCaffrey joined the 99 club. They got Derrick Henry number 2 overall. Little surprising for me. But then to go Chubb, Zeke, Saquon, Cook, Dalvin, Cook, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, and then Alvin Kamara coming in at 10. So what are your thoughts? You got any issues with that?
Yeah, dude. So first of all, I saw these rankings. They're the Madden rankings for like all NFL running backs. And so I saw this. I was like, there's no fucking way. Joe Mixon is my biggest problem at number 8. Like that guy has not done shit for the past like 3 years. And his name keeps popping up in the top 20. Derrick Henry, I can see being a top like 5 this year. I thought it's still Saquon in the 2-3 spot. Nick Chubb, I think, definitely deserves the 3 spot. Zeke is arguably, 3-4. Dalvin Cook is concerned for me. Always injury prone. I like Aaron Jones. He stepped up last year. They have him at number 7. Alvin Kamara, like he should be top 5.
That's my biggest issue. Yeah.
I
guess it's going all off last season or something, but yeah, I kind of think Saquon over Zeke. I think, but I guess it's by experience, right? Saquon's only been in the league for a couple of years, so I think they're giving him the nod there. But I'm a ranking slave. I can't wait. Like I want to see all the rankings. I want to see their strength. I want to see their catch, their agility, their blocking, their pass blocking. So I live for this shit. It's fun. That's coming out all week. I've been kind of staying into it probably too much for my own good. So.
What about like Leonard Fournette? What about Kenyon Drake? What about Todd Gurley? What about
none of those guys? This is the good 10. This is
Austin
the good 10.
Eckler
I think
is definitely a top like 10 running back.
Like, but I think Derrick Henry probably not 2. He's either 3. I mean, he does tote the rock though. When you think of someone just toting the rock, I mean, he just can't catch out of the backfield. That's why I wouldn't give him the number 2 spot, but wouldn't want to tackle him. It's a big boy.
That's crazy. They've
cool, man.
Le'Veon Bell ranked super low too. Anyways,
we've been prepping. We've been ready all week for Australia. So bring it. Don't sing it.
We are going to be doing our Australian slang of the week this week. So get another shrimp on the bobby. Today, the first Australian slang of the week that I have for you is avo, A-V-O.
Right off the bat, avocado, but I'm going to ask for a sentence, please.
Okay. I fixed my toast this morning with a bit of avo.
So I got it.
That was fucking British accent, by the way. Not Australian, mate.
Yeah, it's tough to do the accents. I always mess up the accents. It's part of my shtick is messing up the accents. Yeah. What? Got the cherries as well tonight. expensive ass cherries in here. It's a $9,000 drink.
He's got the cherries with the bourbon on the rocks.
Mmm. Oh, it
All right.
tickled the nose.
Second one I have for you is bludger.
It's like a plunger.
A bludger.
Can I get a sentence? Sorry.
Yeah. So I sat on my couch all day and was a complete bludger.
Just lazy sack of Tates from Idaho.
Got it, dude. You got it.
I should live in Australia
tonight, bro. 2 for 2. You're gonna like this last one. This last one is biscuit.
Ooh, is it a biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh, am I, dude?
Biscuit.
I come from a land down under.
Put another shrimp on the bobby, mate.
Got it. You got
it. Australian slang of the week. Hopefully, we got you guys up to speed with all your Australian lingo, man. But that's going to bring us to our pissers and our kind bars, the moments we're thankful for, the moments that piss you off during this week. Frankie P, start us off, man. What pissed you off this week?
Yeah. So, I mean, this is kind of a lame one, but it hits home for me. So, I've been going to Publix. Publix, my favorite place to shop.
Shout out Pub.
Yeah, pub subs. But yeah, so I like to go. I go there, and then the other day I'm with my wife in there, and I'm a big Fresca guy. You've known me since we've lived when we lived together. I was a huge Fresca guy. Like I drink an absorbent amount of Fresca. I don't do it at work. I don't know. No one at work knows about my Fresca addictions, but at home it's an abusive. I drink a lot of Fresca, like probably 12 a week for sure. I don't know. That sounds like a lot. It probably is. 0 calories though. So
I have a problem. It's a problem. Okay. Hide it.
But anyway, so we're at Publix and we asked the guy, "Hey, do you have any more Fresca?" Well, this guy tells me that they're not making Fresca anymore. This guy's got his ear to the ground. He's in the streets in the soft drink industry. He says, "You know what? Fresca is not being made anymore." And I just laughed. I was like, "That cannot be true." I feel like that'd be major news. I mean, Fresca's been around for a while. That'd be like taking away Sprite. Like, no, we're just not making Sprite anymore. But anyway, the guy tells me that. So next couple times I go, the next time I get Fresca. I get the Fresca. So clearly this guy has no idea what he's talking about. But since that time, since this soft drink witch cursed me and told me Fresca wasn't around anymore, I haven't been able to acquire any Fresca. So I went strong for about 1 week. It was fine. I was like, you know what? I don't need soft drinks. I don't need it. I'll be okay. But now it's like, shit, I've gone back 3 separate times in Fresca. It's just a giant gape. I got the tag. It says Fresca. None. I asked the guy, none in the back? None. No more Fresca. So unclear on whether or not Fresca is gone from this earth, but I've been unable to find it. And that's made me start drinking like Coke, Mr. Pibb, and Sprite. All fucking suck. And it's like, I got to have Fresca back. I'm about to write a letter to the Fresca CEO and say, "What's up, man? Where's the Fresca?"
Oh, dude.
Tough sledding out here for me with the weird hat.
The Chicago Sun-Times wrote the virus mystery, the case of the missing Fresca. So I guess this is a big thing. Article was published on June 30th.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. I just looked it up.
That's not good for me.
Damn, dude. Well, I have to look into that. Maybe Coke did stop making Fresca because of people like you.
Yeah, it was too much. The market it just crashed.
They knew it was such an addictive substance, and they were probably going to get sued for it. So that's like
dude, the bubbles. It's like a Pellegrino on steroids. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, Frescas. You used to drink like 3 or 4 a night.
Yeah, it's true.
And
I could definitely crush them.
Yeah. I've had Fresca. Like I don't see what like is like what is it for you? Is it the bubbles? Is it the?
It's just I guess the pomegranate. I love or the grapefruit. I think it's pomegranate though. I don't even know right now. I think it might be grapefruit. I haven't had it in so long. I don't even know what it is anymore.
he's going through withdrawals right now. Please excuse.
So yeah, dude, Coke though when it hits my lips now, it's like injecting syrup or something in my mouth. Like, oh. Yeah. Get it out.
Dude, I rarely drink pop, soda, whatever.
With your caps. I'm wearing a nice cap tonight.
I'm all about that bubble, that La Croix.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't do it for me. It's like that's how you like wean off of Fresca with that. But what pissed you off?
Well, dude, funny little story here. is this pissed me off, and I'll give you the short story. I've already told you about it, but I got hit in a parked car. It like parked on the street going to Target. Long story short, I'll make it sweet. Parked the car, was sitting in the car for a minute. Car in front of me backs up, and then when I see him, and I'm like, all right, this guy looks like he doesn't see me. Lay on the horn, and I do the super horn, and I just hold the horn down. And I think it scared him because once he tapped my car, he floors the gas and like completely like jams my car. Luckily, no damage. He gets out of his car. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I get out. I'm like screaming. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Do you not have a backup camera? I was like, I see that in your fucking Prius. I was like, how do you not see me? So he was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And luckily, I looked down. I thought like my whole bumper was going to be fucked. It wasn't. I was like, dude, do me a favor. Look the fuck behind you when you back up, please. And I just went into the store, and I was just like, he's like, oh, you don't want to do anything? I'm like, no, dude, just have a good night. And I was like, so it was
advice,
turned kind bar because I was nice enough to not press charges. So it's return to kind bar.
It is. That is. I'm glad I don't have a backup camera though. So you don't chastise the non-backup camera guys, okay?
It was a Prius, and I saw the backup camera because I looked at his license plate, and I was like, "That's a backup camera, isn't it?" And I was like, "How do you not? If you have that, you have no excuse to hit anything." I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, definitely don't. Definitely don't. Well,
I let the kid.
At least there's no damage.
Yeah.
What's got your
my whistle wet this week?
Yeah, your whistle wet, your ears up, perked.
Oh, dude, this is a great one. I'm looking right here at the list, man. We had, it's like, not to toot our own horns here or anything, but dude, we won a game of Plunder in Call of Duty the other night. For those of you not familiar with Plunder, it's a different game type within Call of Duty. We're nerding out, and we go against teams of 3 every time we play this game. And me and Frankie P are just the dynamic duo here. And we got a victory, first place, and it was like so rare that we've done that. We haven't done that in months. It felt so good. One of the highlights of my week this week, really. Dude.
Yeah, it was. I had me dancing. It was fun. It was great work, great communication both ways. You definitely have to be in unison. But yeah, we're looking for that third too. If you're out there, we'll see it. We're Dr. Disrespect
recruiting. For those interested, we're looking for a third Call of Duty.
Starting a clan. But and then for me, dude, kind bar. Hey, we stay eating humble pie here, pie. But finally got my work bonus this week. Coming birthday weekend into birthday bonus or bonus for the company. That hit. That's always good. I was worried about it with the pandemic. Didn't seem to play that much of an effect on it. Grateful for that. Amy Kind, go spread cheer around town. And I'm on this new thing, by the way, kind of cool. Okay. I'm on these blender bombs. Check them out. Making smoothies in the morning times. I've got blender bombs. I got blender butter or bomb butter, rather.
What?
Bomb butter. And then it makes a bomb-ass smoothie. Check it out. That's a sponsor. Hashtag not an ad. But I'm making blender bombs, dude.
They're called blender bombs?
Yeah, it's like little like balls, and you drop them in with like fruit and ice, and it's like extra, like all the good shit. Yeah, just like all good shit.
Oh, where do you? Are they frozen? Is it powder? Like what is it?
No, it's like a big old earth. It's like from the earth. It's like like grass, fucking grass from just
wheat,
Augusta National grass, acai, flax seeds. You got your oats. Got your honey, and then you just got your basic nutrients from the earth. So, I mean,
dirt.
It's basic. It's a blender bomb.
Yeah. I'll have to look into this, man. Those sound,
I may ship you up a blender bomb with some French fries.
They don't have them. I haven't seen them in the stores here.
Yeah, you got to go to Whole Foods, paycheck.
Ooh. See,
it's like $100 a bomb.
Yeah, I was about to say Whole Foods is a litto too expensive for my taste, bro.
Yeah. But man, it's a pleasure,
dude. That's a wrap, I think, for today, man. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm sure I will see you on the ether of Call of Duty here coming up probably in the next like 15 minutes. But
yeah, for sure.
That was this week's show. We're doing these new episodes. We hope you guys are liking them. Like, subscribe, smash the like buttons. Instagram, Twitter, yes sir, gentlemen. It's always your boys, Ben Twan and Frankie P. Until next time, deuces.
Oh, let's go.